Well, my name's Kate Edwards. I am the president of Together Hospitality, both here and in New York City. And I'm glad to be back in Chicago to see you guys. When I'm not in my role as Together Hospitality president, I am a consultant in New York. And what that means for me is that I provide leadership development and training for hospitality teams, for entrepreneurs, C-suite leaders in hospitality organizations. I have seen a lot as an executive coach is that people either come to me because they're self-motivated entrepreneur, or they're sent to me for this one thing, delegation. This is the thing that either the boss says, I need my team leaders to know how to delegate, I need them to be more confident in delegation, or it's people saying, I need to learn how to delegate. I need to be able to do this. So let me ask you guys, what are your barriers to delegation? Efficiency, meaning it's faster if I do it myself. Quality, I know how to do it really well and I'm not sure if this other person knows how to do it as well as I do. Not enough people to delegate to. That's right. That's right. So my team maybe isn't big enough, robust enough to delegate.
Perception that you're giving away something that you should be doing yourself.
That's right. So we have all these sort of barriers to doing it. But the key thing to remember with delegation is that it's about learning and growth. So it's about showing somebody how to do a task that you're currently doing so they can learn and so they can grow. And so that you can grow too. By giving away a task you've done a million times, you're able to now take on a different task. When you start to delegate, you're going to notice that you have a more empowered team. You have more people who are able to do the jobs that you need them to do. And you also are now starting to be able to do fun stuff. I created what I call the 5-point method. What, who, when, agree, approve. Wow. Now, if you do these 5 things, it's really helpful. So let's walk through them. The first one is the what. This would be the vision, the goal. I had a client who owned a beautiful Italian restaurant, and he was so frustrated because his general manager didn't seem to notice that the baskets of fruit at the entrance were low in the morning. They should be full. Why doesn't this guy get it? Why is he not seeing it? Well, they represent abundance. They represent home and hearth. This restaurant was built after my mother's vision. So I said, have you told him that? No, we can't just say, this is what I need you to do. We need to really give them some reason for what it is. So really include them in why you need them to do it. The second one, who. Now, it's not enough to say, I need you to do it. I need you to work on this. Because you just started, it's really important that you understand how XYZ works. So I need you to start to learn this task. Or you've been here a long time, and it's time now to take on the dreaded task. You really need to do it. Any manager really hates doing the schedule, but we all know that doing the schedule is a necessary thing. You got to learn how to do it. So we've got to let them know why them. And we need to give them a sense of the stakes. You're brand new, so give it a try. Or you've been here a while, and this is the thing, man. If you can start to do this, you're going to really be able to go up to the next level. So you need to let them know why them. And then the next one, when. This is the piece that people leave out all the time. They'll say, go do this thing, and then, oh, it falls off. So this is where you've got to decide, when can this get accomplished? What is the sense of urgency? Is it a long-term task? Is it a short-term task? Is it today or right now? Or is it next month? So you've got to be clear about this, but this is part of a conversation. So it's not just, have it done by Friday. It's, I'd love it done by Friday. Is that possible? Because by asking them the question, asking them what's possible, they're going to consider and be realistic. So this is a conversation which then leads us into agree. Agree is so important because you've got to get people to agree to the task that you're giving them, agree to taking on this thing. And this is the moment also where you want them to recap what they're doing. Okay, so you're doing what by Tuesday? This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to approach it. So now you've got the agreement. And now the last piece, the high five moment. You have done it. This is the thing also that is so, so important because this is the moment of acknowledgement. This is the moment of holding people accountable. So they say, I'm going to have it done by Tuesday, and you say you did it by Tuesday, or where is it on Tuesday? Or what's been going on Tuesday? Now this is that accountability moment. Well, what will it take for you to get it done? How much more time do you need? What were the stumbling blocks? What were the challenges? So what I've noticed when people follow WA, they find that they have a much higher sense of accomplishment with their teams. They feel a big sense of relief because they're no longer stuck doing everything. That accountability piece is really helpful. When they can really start to effectively delegate, they now feel like they've got their time back. And the time, the when is about a realistic timeline. Because how many of us have had a boss who's like, just get it done? You're like, right? What does that mean? Am I supposed to stop everything and do it all right now or not? So that really saying what is realistic and using those words is very helpful.